Early just sails over top of that 1-and-1 missed free throw. Drayton. Early asking for it. Broadmax. Broadmax plays big for his actual size. Frisch the whole way. Good basket. Kind of scooped it underneath and then brought it back up. Good thing that there wasn't a general around. Otherwise, it could have been swatted as he brought it from about his hips. Bobby Jones. Guarded by Sharp. Now Broadmax. Trying to get inside to Early. Good defense so far. 15 on the shot clock. Tillman. Frisch. Marvin Jean. Early with a step inside and just, it must have been in the basket and somehow it came out. But regardless, Thorpe will go to the line after a good offensive rebound. So he'll head to the line all tied up at 55. Jordan Thorpe heads to the line to shoot two. Thorpe gets that one to roll in. 56-55. 7 minutes showing on the clock here at Paul Gary Fieldhouse. Second one a little rough, but Beck's right there to take it in. Tillman. Frisch had gotten there early to get the nice slam jam. Oh my goodness. What a great look from Frisch to Beck, and he puts it down two-handed with authority. He got the place shaken on that slammer. Got the Rochester fans off their butts here and silencing this Sullivan home crowd. And it's going to be a travel. Nope, they're going to call an offensive foul. Either way, it's going back to Rochester here. Plus an extra foul to tack on to Thorpe's. Thorpe will pick up his fourth personal foul. Went off of Tillman's thigh, so it's going to be back to double team right here. Double team. He's going to call a timeout. Nope. He's going to turn it over. Tillman's got it. Good cut for oh. Look, who is that from? Tillman laid it off to, I believe it was Dowdy. Yeah, it was Dowdy. Dowdy will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. There's a little turn of events there in the matter of about 15 seconds. Winner here will move on to the national championship to face Mountain View from Dallas, Texas. About 23 hours from right now. They extend their lead now to 2 points. Make it 59. 56-59 in favor of Rochester. Marvin Jean, nice pass to Early. Can't make it. got hit on the way up, but no call was made. Just a little bit of physical contact, and now they're going the other way as Frisch gets the personal foul called on him. Offensive foul will Frisch picks up his third personal. 8 team fouls on the Yellow Jackets. Drayton looks at that double team again. They're going to the 3-1-1 press here. That's a good steal. Drayton, Conway picked it up. What a turn of events here. Some sloppy play as they're just the play just gets fiercely competitive. Dowdy, 3! Silences this general crowd. Up 6 points now. The steal. Tillman, bucket, good. 8-point lead for Rochester. Oh my goodness. And this crowd is stunned here at the Paul Gary Fieldhouse, as 2 consecutive turnovers have led to 4 additional points for the Yellow Jackets. 5:24 showing on the clock, remaining left in this game. Some great work from Dowdy, Tillman, and Frisch. Man, these 3 guys have been coming up huge, helping in the effort, as Chad Sharp has been a little silent as of late. And on top of that, on the other end, the buildup of Clea Anthony Early has not lived up to its standard. Early has not shown well here so far in the tournament, as much as I was expecting him to. It's been more of a solid effort. Drayton, though, has really come up big here in this match, or this game, for the Sullivan Generals. Has been the general, so to speak, for this squad, leading the attack and handling the ball for quite a bit of the time. Gene Jones, double team. And Tillman picks up a personal foul. That could be his 4th. This is a tough call for Rochester to make right now, because they've got about 5 minutes left, and their main ball handler, Tillman, has 4 fouls, and he usually is guarding one of Sullivan's best players right now, in Drayton. So we'll see what Coach LaPlante wants to do. From the free throw line, Jones hits his first. At the 1-on-1. Now on his second. Second one up and short. But Early right there, and he goes up and Beck fouls him. Well, they're getting some easy baskets back with no time expiring off the clock, basically, which that's about as much as you can ask for if you're the Generals team. First one is made. Early makes the first, and here's the second. They're in double bonus from here on out. Confident as he takes both of those. 59-64. Nice pick from Conway. Nice pass inside. Conway almost put one away. Oh my goodness. What a pass from Tillman to find Conway there. If it would have been a split second sooner or later, he would have gotten the ball stolen away. Instead, Conway goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Sonny Sullivan Generals will be saying goodbye to one of their own as Jordan Thorpe fouls out with 5 fouls. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Conway, though. What more could you ask for in a semifinal game that will take the eventual winner into the national championship final tomorrow night right here in the Fieldhouse? Oh my goodness, this fan base is starting to get loud. Conway will head to the line here. Clutch free throw for 34. Joe Conway really making a great contribution in this game compared to last, where he had to sit on the bench for quite a while in that first half and into the second. Second one off the rim, off the mark, but they do get 1 of 2. (65-59) in favor of the visiting team. We're going the other way. Early picks up another foul. Could that be Early's 5th or 4th? That's Early's 4th personal. Conway sits down after getting a short break. Tillman, I love watching Tillman. This kid has such composure. A little bit of work in there as Jones picks up his 3rd personal. Little joking around between Broadmax and one official. Going for 2 here. First free throw good from Broadmax. Well coached. Yellow Jackets team extends the lead now to 66-59. Hits both. That's a huge set of free throws right there for Broadmax. Marvin Jean comes across, guarded by Broadmax. Bobby Jones back to Jean. Jean trying to find Drayton, keeps it himself. Long range 3, no good. Tipped back up though. 4-2 makes it a 61-67 game. Bobby Jones on the 2. .412 left to play here in the second half. Yellow Jackets take a full timeout here as Sullivan has 2 timeouts left that they can use down the wire here, but you would expect that they would have saved those for do-or-die situations where they might need a couple last-second timeouts to be used. Rochester still's got 3, though, after just using 1 right there. So they've got some time to set some plays up and set up their offense here. You can probably expect there to be some full court pressure by this Generals team. (67-61). Tillman across the timeline, guarded by Bobby Jones. Pick from Broadmax. There's a switch, but there's two guys on him. Somebody's got to be open. Beck. Nice fake pass. Double clutch. Somehow slips it in, but nothing as it goes the other way. Off of Dowdy. No, off of Sharp. Man, I thought Beck was going to get that one in, but couldn't. So here's Frisch back in. Conway back in. So they've got their starting lineup in for the Yellow Jackets, which is always a good sign if you're with Rochester. Bobby Jones all the way to the hoop and misses. Still got the rebound. Nice rebound, and it's going to be, off the fingertips of Beck. Curtis Williams had a chance to put a second chance opportunity in, and he couldn't. Drayton down the lane, leaves it back for Bobby Jones. Can't put it in. Where is the foul there? Ooh. Oh. Wow. Wow. Beck had his hand straight up, and he basically palmed the ball. If anything, it could have been a jump ball. Beck's third personal foul, which for a big man at this point in the game, that's pretty good. So he'll go to the line. Bobby Jones will. .3:35 on the clock. Jones sinks the first. (62-67). Rebound by Rochester off the missed second free throw. Chaz picked up his dribble. Beck all the way out. Three-pointer extended. Tillman fakes the shot all the way to the hoop. Good. Smart play from Tillman. Puts two more on the board. Drayton wants to take it the whole way himself. Here's Hurley. Slam dunk. (69-64). Tillman with the ball. Now Beck down low. And Beck will go to the line after a personal foul on, it looks like, Marvin Jean. Beck will go to the free throw line. Up 5. And with this home crowd that Sullivan has got, it gets pretty loud here on a free throw. Silences the crowd by making 102. That gives them a 6-point lead. Drayton the whole way. Tillman with the foul. Who are they going to give it to? Tillman. He'll be out if it is. Tillman But Dowdy, a pretty good substitute, if you ask me, if Tillman had to be substituted out for that 5th foul. And somehow it hung in for Drayton as he gets the first of 2 free throws in. And rattles home the second. Bobby Jones picks up the foul as he had reached from behind on Dowdy. It's always a tough call coming from behind because you never know if he has slapped the hand or if he's slapped the ball completely. It's pretty tough. Sometimes the way you can figure that out is if you can hear the slap, but unfortunately in this environment right now, there's absolutely no way that he probably heard anything. So he would have had to have seen it visibly. Dowdy at the line and makes the first. Some big free throws as of late for both teams. Makes both. 72-66. Drayton, jump shot. Nope, tries to leave it off. Dowdy. And there's a personal foul. Oh, nope, they're going to call. The whistle was timeout. Good timeout called by Rochester as it started to get a little stuffy inside. And it's called with 2:27 left on the clock. And Rochester has saved several of their timeouts, so they still got 2 left. And the crowd has gotten out of it here a little bit with the 6-point lead in favor of Rochester. If they win this, if they continue to hold on to the 6-point lead, they can move on to play Mountain View of Texas. The Dallas-based team has reached the final after taking out Ocean County earlier this evening on the 6 p.m. Eastern game. First timeout the first notification has been buzzed for the teams to wrap up their completion. And if we set the tone, set the atmosphere here, double bonus on each side, 2 timeouts for each. Possession arrow in favor of the home team, Generals. So that's your situation right now. 2:27 left, and the possession in favor right now of the Rochester Yellow Jackets. You'd expect them to take as much time off the clock here as they can to get the best quality shot. Conway whips it around to Chaz Sharp. Pick from Beck. Whips it back. 3-pointer up. No good. Rebound in favor of Dowdy. Three-pointer, and what are we going to call here? A foul on Frisch, I believe. Early tried to take the 3. Frisch also fouls out. Fifth and final one for Frisch, and another substitution's made. So we've got Conway, Broadmax, Beck, Chaz Sharp, and the fifth and final boy is Torrin Dowdy. Rattles the first one home is Bobby Jones to give it a 5-point lead. 72-67. And the second one's good. So a 4-point game. And a personal foul on Drayton. And the ball hadn't even been passed in yet. So a tough call for the Generals there. Drayton's third personal foul. Obviously double bonus here from on the way out. Dowdy will shoot 2 here, though. That's the most important thing, as Dowdy has been pretty clutch here at the free throw line as of late. Nails the first one. Iceman from the line here. He's got cold veins, this kid. Man, he has been all over the court tonight. Him and Drayton for Sullivan have been lights out so far. On the other end, Drayton, crossover 3. Good! 71-74. Thought he even got fouled on the play. As the crowd gets louder. Turnover as Conway couldn't hold on to it. As Sullivan takes a timeout here. 30-second timeout called by the Generals. As Generals hold possession right now. (74-71). 31 seconds left on the shot clock. Just used a couple to get across the